You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, B&B fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your full roster of weekly spoilers for Monday, March 11th. All the way through Friday, March 15th, we have got so much good stuff. We have just a minimum on the storylines that I'm not a huge fan of, and lots on the storylines that I think we're all pretty excited about. If you have not, please reach down, click subscribe. Now let's jump right in because I'm so excited to tell you guys all about what's going on next week on the CBS soap. Monday, March 11th is season 37, episode 118. So we have a little bit of Luna and RJ stuff this week. I'm not thrilled with this storyline. I know some of you guys like it, but it's happening, but lightly. So RJ Forrester is gushing about Luna Nozawa. Remember, she's over at his Malibu Barbie Beach house. She's in that cute little swimsuit. They're going to take a night swim, but she's fresh off all that pressuring with Zende and Poppy. And I kind of like Zende and Poppy picking at each other. That's kind of fun. So he's gushing about how she's so loyal and so devoted to him and such a good girlfriend. And that sends her into this fit of guilt where she's crying, and she's obviously upset about her night with Zende, but I don't think she's ready to tell him the truth yet. Of course, they're going to drag this out for a while longer. Also on Monday, we've got Finn and Steffy, both still on edge from the Sheila Carter slang. They're working to repair the rift in their marriage despite being on, having different feelings about this whole incident. But remember, Finn had that nightmare on Friday the 8th, which I thought was very interesting. In his nightmare, Steffi had gone full Psycho, like the movie Psycho, with like stab, 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 a whole bunch of stabbing. And I think he is picturing his wife just outright slaughtering his mother instead of it being the one stab we all know that it was. So I think we're going to have a lot more of that next week. That takes us to Tuesday, March 12th, which is episode 119 of season 37. And we've got more with Finn and Sheila. Finn is hallucinating about Sheila's death. So he had the one nightmare, and it seems like he's going to have some hallucination. I wonder if in his hallucination and dreams, if Steffi's going to get increasingly more violent and murdery in these, because it's not a good look, that thing they filmed. And at the same time, he is still trying to fix things with Steffi. They're still trying to connect with each other, but his, subconscious and his guilt and his angst, and obviously the fact that he wasn't there, so he doesn't really know what happened. And Sheila's dead, so there's not even a she said. It's just Steffi's version, and he's picturing the worst. So we also have Thomas and Hope thinking back on their time in Italy that started things, when she was cheating on Liam by sucking face with Thomas and spending all day walking around holding hands with him. To celebrate this remembrance, they share a romantic Italian dinner. At the same time, Brooke Logan, hates this Thomas and Hope romance. Ridge Forrester knows she does, and he asks her to be a little kinder about their relationship and show them some grace. I am guessing Brooke is going to say to his face, okay, I'll try. And behind his back, none of that, because we know how she feels about this whole thing. Wednesday, March 13th is episode 120 of the current season. Hope Logan is really worried about her daddy, Deacon Sharpe. He is in this spiral of grief. He's very emotional. He still can't really understand how this happened. It seems so strange. I will agree that it seems so strange because I still don't believe it. At the same time that Hope is worrying about Deacon, Thomas is really worried about Steffi. He's focused on her mental health, how she's feeling after this trauma she went through. Meanwhile, Finn is totally freaking out because he keeps seeing his dead mother, Sheila Carter. I am very interested in this because I don't know if he's just having these dreams or if he's actually thinks that he's seeing Sheila like on the street and around corners dinners and places like that. Because again, I don't think she's dead. We'll see how it goes. Thursday, March 14th, season 37, episode 121. Bill Spencer spends some time talking to Luna Nozawa. They are discussing about parents and kids, the parent-child relationship, how parents and kids interact with each other. Bill's obviously still feeling fatherly towards Luna, even though Poppy has told him flat out, not your kid. But he's being nice to her. That's fine. I guess she needs a father figure in her life. You know, we still don't know who her daddy is. I don't even know if Bold and the Beautiful has decided who her daddy is. You know how they drop stuff. Anyway, Hope tries to get through to her mother. She spends some time talking to Brooke Logan. She wants Brooke to see that Thomas really cares about her, that he is committed to her, that he loves her, and more importantly, that he is worthy of her time and attention and worthy of being in a relationship with her. There is no way that Brooke is ever going to see any of that about Thomas. It is never going to happen. I feel like Hope is wasting her breath. I feel like Ridge is wasting his breath. Brooke is never, ever going to see anything good in Thomas, despite the fact that Brooke herself has had second, third, fourth, fifth, ninth chances. And I know there's a lot of people that feel the same way about Thomas. He is very polarizing among fans. They either love him or hate him. And that takes us to the end of next week on Friday, March 15th, which is season 37, episode 122. So we've got more Bill and Luna. Bill is offering to be there to listen to Luna when she can't go to Poppy Nozawa. I am really, really wondering if Luna is going to open up to Bill and say something like, you know how my mom's always taken those mints? Well, she roofied me, something like that. I would be very interested if in her coming clean to Bill and asking his advice. I feel like Bill would probably also tell her to lie because he's done plenty of lying in relationships in his time. We also have Ridge telling Thomas that he should make bold moves with Hope to show her how much he loves her, that he should take action. Very interesting advice, considering that Ridge's own fiance, Brooke, hates his son, and doesn't want him around her. So in that vein, Thomas designs this new gown for Hope that is spectacular. I'm guessing that it's going to be a wedding gown because Bold and the Beautiful handed us some March preview spoilers that said that Thomas is going to make one last big proposal to Hope. So he may do it with a gown in his hand. Maybe if the dress is great, she'll say yes. I mean, it's hopeful since she's trying to advocate again about Thomas to Brooke. Maybe, just maybe she'll say yes. We'll see. Maybe we'll get a May Sweeps wedding for Brooke to try and blow up. All right. Those are all the weekly spoilers that I have for you for Bold and the Beautiful. If you have not subscribed, we'd love it if you would do that. It really helps the channel. Drop your comments. Let me know what you are excited to see next week. What do you think about these hallucinations of Sheila? You know, do you think that she's lurking around? I mean, there's a lot of questions around her death. Let me know what you guys think. Come back soon. We're here talking Bold 7 days a week. And as always, I'm Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.